Alligator showtime. Last call for the alligator show. That's Daniel in the pit with all the live full-grown Florida alligators. Now, Daniel's been handling alligators and crocodiles and snakes for a long time. He makes this look easy. But believe me, when things go wrong in the alligator pit, they go very wrong, very fast. Daniel, please be careful in there.
All right, welcome everyone. Like he said, my name is Daniel, and what you guys are about to see is what's known as alligator wrestling. Most people who come here think they have a general idea of what alligator wrestling really is. They think it's kind of like wrestling you see on TV. Well, folks, believe me, there will be no headlocks, gator slams, or figure four leg locks done here today. Alligator wrestling is essentially alligator capture techniques, mimicked in a pit with a couple of crazy stunts thrown in for your enjoyment. Now, when I first took this job, they told me I needed 3 things: fast reflexes, a pretty big stick, and a very low IQ. When I asked what IQ meant, they said, forget the stick, which is fine. It just takes a hand from me anyways. Now, one of the first things I want to show you guys is how the alligator's eyes and jaws work. The eyes are set up on top of the skull, allowing the animal to see side to side, up and down, creating 2 blind spots, one directly behind the alligator and one directly in front. To show you the blind spot in front, the first thing I'm going to do is tap this animal on the nose. The reason I tap it on the nose, this aggravates most animals into opening their mouths. If you don't believe me, turn to the person next to you and tap them on their nose. Guaranteed somebody opens their mouth. Now, once the alligator's mouth is open and he's sitting still, it causes me to do stupid things. Like inserting my hand. Now I'll do that one more time, just in case anybody missed their photo. When he sits still. Sit still for me. It doesn't really feel like cooperating with me too much right now. There we go. Yeah. Supposed to have 5, right? All right, just making sure. Under, lifting the head up and taking a hold with 2 hands. Now this next part is very important for the gentlemen in the crowd. You always hold the alligator like this, never like this, for obvious reasons. Now from here, you step over the back of the alligator and have a seat at the base of the tail. Once seated, you've got yourself a captured alligator. But if you want to bring it home alive and safely, you've got to find a way to secure the jaws. That's where my next stunt comes in. It's called bulldogging the alligator, pinning his jaws between my chin and my chest, done like so. And this will give me time to free my hands, pull out the rope, tie a quick Boy Scout knot, and I'd have myself a captured and tied alligator. Now the next couple stunts I'm going to show you guys have absolutely nothing to do with capturing an alligator. They were invented for one purpose and one purpose only: to increase the amount of tips the alligator wrestler will receive at the end of their show. This is the part of the show where I inform you guys that I am in no way funded by the Jungle Queen, thanks to lawyers and lawsuits. The way I get paid is the money you guys throw in the baskets located along the pit, half of which goes to me, the other half to the alligators. Settle down. Now this next stunt is a pretty famous stunt. It's called the Florida Smile. Getting the alligator to open up his mouth, showing all 80 teeth, 40 on top, 40 on bottom. You look at the back of this animal's mouth, it appears that he has no throat opening. That's because he has an oversized palatal valve, or a glottis, which allows him to bite things underwater without drowning. But he must surface to swallow his food. Now this next stunt is a pretty crazy stunt. It's called the face off. Because if I mess up, my face will come off. That's also how I shave out.
Feels a little rough.
Huh?
Feels a little bit rough.
A little bit. It's the top is very tough and rough. The sides are very smooth and soft.
Have you ever had an injury?
Bit 3 times. Once on the hand, once on the foot, and once on the chin. Luckily, nothing too serious. Still got all 10 fingers and toes, and they're working. But about 15 stitches in my hand, 20 in my foot, 6 in my chin.
Is it usually